standing in front of the Church of St. Augustin here in Panglao Island. It's also known as just the Panglao Church. And this church was particularly built between 1894 and 1897. Another stone church made out of coral. So very interesting. You see the white coral stones here. And this church was run by the Augustins for a long time. Before that, was run by the Jesuits. And it's a very, very important church to the Panglao people here. It's a cultural significance, historical significance, and the inside of the church is absolutely gorgeous. I took a little sneak peek in there. It's closed, but there's nice paintings on the ceiling, and the altar is absolutely gorgeous as well. And this is a very historical site here. I'm so glad to be at this church. And there's also a plaza here right next to the church as well. A couple of other interesting facts about this church is it has Baroque and neoclassical styles in the architecture, and then around the corner is the bell tower, and we're going to check that out. It's interesting, there was a big 7.2 earthquake that occurred here in 2013, and despite the massive earthquake, it only suffered minimal damage. So we're so thankful for God that He spared the church from the damage, and we'll take a look at more of the church. So I'm standing to the right of the church here, and they have a patronage to Santo Niño de Panglao, and they have a new statue of Santo Niño de Panglao that was just dedicated here on January 26, 2025. So standing behind me here in front of the church is what I'm pretty sure is a huge statue of St. Augustine as bishop, and that's what his title was in church history. Beautiful statue. One thing I kind of noticed here about this church and also the Church of St. Augustine and Intramurals is that despite the prolific earthquakes in Philippines, these two churches have not been destroyed and very little damage has occurred to them as well. So we thank God for that, and we attribute that to the prayers and intercession of St. Augustine. This is the old wall and entryway of St. Augustine Church dating back to 1858. So I'm at the entrance of the Hinagdanan cave, and we're going down, and this is a pretty steep descent here into the cave. So I'm here at the Bohol Bee Farm on Panglao Island, and I'm at the Hinagdanan Memory House with this beautiful view overlooking the ocean here. It's a beautiful pool, only one little problem. Alright, so I'm standing here in front of Our Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church, which is also known as Dauis Church, here in Panglao Island, and I happened to walk in on a wedding, so my apologies for not being dressed for the occasion. But this is a beautiful church that was constructed between 1863 and 1923, and the church was originally founded as a mission going back to the 1600s by the Jesuits. So this is an important site of faith for the Panglao people here on Bohol, and this is an incredible place. This church is made out of coral stone as well, and this church has a lot of beautiful paintings inside. The whole ceiling's painted on the sides. Altar is very ornate, and this is a mix of neoclassical, neo-Gothic, and Baroque styles. couple of other interesting facts about this church is that you see the bell tower here that was used originally to call people to mass and to also warn people of the Moro pirate attacks during the Spanish period. And another very unique part of this church is inside, under the altar, there's a miraculous well that sprung up one time during a Moro attack. The people inside hiding ran out of water, and the water just miraculously flowed from that area, and it's said to bring great healing to many people. So honored to be here.
So you can have a picture together.
So this church was declared a historic national treasure in 2004. 2013, there was a massive 7.2 magnitude earthquake that hit the area, and it sustained some damage, but thankfully due to the help of the government and the church, it was beautifully restored to its